Between 2020 and 2021, IPOB ESN destroyed 164 police stations, 628 cars, helped 1,841 prisoners. Ribadu. Hi, where are you getting this information from? You want to push everything on IPOB ESN. What exactly is the problem? We know who the terrorists are. It is the Boko Haram and they are in the north. Why are you calling IPOB ESN? Now wow. In a recent video interview with Arise News, National Security Advisor Ribadu provided a startling overview of the violent campaign waged by the indigenous people of Biafra and its arms link, the Eastern Security Network, between October 2020 and June 2021. His revelation shed light on the extent of the group's alleged involvement in widespread destruction and deadly attacks targeting state institutions between 2020 and 2021. 2021 that was Boko Haram season. 2020 that was 2020-2021 was another time of COVID-19. They are telling us that they are the ones in. I beg, Your Excellency, between October 2020 and June 2021, IPOB ESN murderous attacks destroyed 164 police stations, killed 128 policemen, injured 144, destroyed 628 vehicles, carried out 3 prison breaks, including the Owerri facility where 1,841 inmates escaped, and attacked the Immigration Service headquarters in Umuahia. Ribadu stated during the broadcast, I don't believe this. I don't believe it. The period in question coincided with a wave of separatist-driven arrests in Nigeria's Souteast region. Ribadu's account underscores the devastating toll these operations inflicted on Nigeria's law enforcement and justice system. That's it. Why are you lying, Ribadu? October 2020 was during the time of SARS and end SARS protests that had a lot of youths killed at the Lekki toll gate. That people are still denying till today. That people did not kill anybody. That people denied. That people did not kill anybody. Why are you now putting everything on IPOB's head? So since that October 2020, they are the ones that caused all of this. And this prison break, why are you lying now, Ribadu? You are lying. The prison break at the Owerri Correctional Facility in April 2021 was one of the most high-profile incidents, leading to a nationwide manhunt for nearly 2,000 escaped inmates. The attacks also targeted the Nigerian Immigration Service headquarters in Umuahia, further demonstrating the group's focus on undermining federal authority. IPOB, which seeks the secession of Biafra from Nigeria, has repeatedly denied involvement in violent activities, often accusing government forces of staging or exaggerating. I want to believe so as well. Exaggerating incidents. However, authorities have consistently linked the group to a pattern of escalating violence in the region. Ribadu's remarks comes as the federal government ramps up efforts to restore stability and reassert control over affected areas. The interview have reignited debates on national security, separatism, and the protection of critical state infrastructure in Nigeria. Now, wow, Ribadu is just lying anyways. Is really lying. At Celestine Wako says, you must be a madman. BSP said headsmen kidnapped 10 million people and killed 8 million, raped 5 million and set 2 million people free with ransom. Thunder go fire you there. Yes, because you are not talking about Boko Harams. You are not talking about your Fulani headsmen. You are talking about Peter Obi that is coming jejely. And you are saying, IPOB, ESN, that they are the ones that killed this, that killed police, that destroyed cars, that did this one. How now? How? How? It's obviously lying. Christian Hiyemadu says, please show the world your evidence. What about your Fulani brothers? God will surely expose you evil people. He will expose them all. Because this one is a lie. I don't even believe it at all. Ozema Yure says Fulani stupidity is speaking. How foolish are you, Mr. Fulani terrorist? Boko Haram advice. The very useless and lawless people in a lawless country. Zoo animals. Cows reincarnate. No verse. It says, Oyabonyi says, flush man nonsense. Man, you have mouth to say this rubbish. You say this rubbish thing. God will expose you. God will really expose them. Abba Feston says, how many have land grabbers, Boko Haram, Fulani terrorists, headsmen, murderers, jihadists, kidnappers, villages, destroyers, executed? Make you not fear God though, because there is law of karma waiting for all of you. There is though. Which can't lie. Abdullah says, and the idiots region are thinking they want to produce president. Impossible dream. What's this one saying? I didn't get that. Tumakali Asinabi says the National Secretary Advisor is only expressing his frustration about the poor performance of the federal government witnesses. He knows that the case is sub judice, yet is acting as the judge as well as the prosecutor. Yet is acting as the judge, as well as the prosecutor. What an irony. A bad case remains a bad case. And when you have competent lawyers, as in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, you are only wasting time. Yes, so they are only wasting their time. Everything they shall want to pour it on IPOB's head. Ezi says, Malam Ribadu should also do well by listing all that have been killed by herdsmen and Fulani terrorists. Abio, not only ESN. Abio, not only ESN, you magnify what they are looking at. Kingsley says, how many has Boko Haram destroyed? Help me ask. Plenty. They will go into churches, buy people anyhow, do all sorts of things. You do not see that one. You do not see that one. It is IPOB and ESN that you are always focusing on. Now, wow. Elias Ayanyi says, Ribadu beware, are you sure? Don't mind him. Sergeant says, and how many has the terrorists in the north done? I wonder. As Bento Ega says, this man is very stupid by saying that rubbish. Okay. Akoli says, Ribadu, you are talking. Remember that you, El-Rufai and Buhari brought bandits in Nigeria in order to outstate Jonathan. During Buhari and Jonathan's campaign, you still have mouth to talk. I pity Nigeria for their injustice. The injustice is too much. Way, way too much. God to help us. To really help us. Colonel says, and how many souls have Northern Boko Haram destroyed so far? That one is uncountable now. So we can even still count this one. That one, uncountable. My listeners, over to you. Give your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.